OC World is made possible by the generous contributions of the Marisla Foundation, the Keith and Judy Swain Family Foundation, Orange County Community Foundation, the University of California, Irvine, Socorro and Ernesto Vasquez Family Foundation, Crevier Family Foundation, Draper Family Fund, and viewers like you. Thank you.
I've been proud to call Orange County home for most of my life, returning here time and time again after serving in posts across the country and the world. Orange County is a place where you can bring your hopes, dreams, and aspirations. It's not perfect, but it's special. With 34 cities and more than 3 million residents, Orange County is one of the most diverse and vibrant counties in the nation. From its physical features to the people who live here, with a powerhouse economy fueled by innovation and a dynamic workforce from across the globe. But alongside our many strengths, too many of our neighbors are struggling to realize their dreams. Some have said that Orange County is a tale of two counties, one with unlimited potential and opportunity, and the other where basic needs are unmet and barriers to success seem insurmountable. Understanding both our strengths and our challenges is crucial if we want to build a community where all have the opportunity to thrive, which is why the Orange County Community Foundation is partnering with OC World to bring you this first ever documentary series focusing on 6 areas of greatest local need, along with the inspiring efforts of community leaders working to ensure a thriving future for all who call Orange County home. Join us on this landmark journey through Orange County as together we explore the power of community.
Orange County stands out across the nation as an economic powerhouse with a gross regional product larger than 25 states. But the historical drivers of our economy are being eclipsed by explosive growth in new industries. From IT to advanced manufacturing and healthcare, Orange County's innovation economy is a game changer, bringing with it new workforce opportunities as well as needs. A new report by economist Dr. Wallace Walrod provides a clear roadmap for Orange County's economic future, showing where jobs are growing, where pipelines are strong, and where gaps need to be filled. Many of the new jobs being created won't require a 4-year degree. As middle skills jobs, they'll be attainable through education at community colleges and apprenticeship programs, providing pathways to living wage jobs with growth potential. One thing is abundantly clear. Orange County's economic future must be built by design, not by chance, and our success will depend on the ability to adapt, retrain, and realign to the job growth in emerging industries. Join us as we explore innovative programs preparing Orange County's workforce for a thriving future. Wallace, could you describe the overall job landscape in Orange County?
Yes, Orange County has always been known as having a low unemployment rate, and we currently have that. It's around 4%, much lower than the state average, much lower than all our surrounding counties. And, in general, Orange County is sort of the economic engine of Southern California.
You spent a lot of time thinking about Orange County's economy and our workforce, where we are now and where we've been and where we're headed. You're in a great position to be able to answer this question. What do you see as some of the unique features about Orange County's economy and our job market?
So the hallmark of Orange County's economy is the diversity in the different kinds of industries here. So it's not like LA with Hollywood or the Napa Valley with the wine industry.
Yeah.
We have many, many different sectors. And that really helps us out, especially when there's a downturn in one. Like
Yeah.
a couple decades ago, we had a big downturn in defense and aerospace. Other industries are there to pick it up. But I think diversity is actually also in our population. And that's our real strength in Orange County, is how diverse our population is. And especially our immigrant communities and our entrepreneurs that have come here from other countries, started their own businesses, through hard work, and been great successes. And we have a lot of examples of those.
I was just thinking about from an investment perspective, right? You want to have a portfolio with lots of
Yes.
different sectors covered. So
We
you're
have
saying
that.
that that's really what we have in the Orange County
Absolutely.
economic landscape.
Yes.
Wow. And you mentioned entrepreneurship, and that is fueled largely by small businesses that are often led by our immigrant communities. And you see that as a real strength of our county?
For sure. I mean, that's where real job creation comes from. In general, like on the national level, a lot of big corporations are not growing their workforce. In fact, right now they're having layoffs.
Yeah.
But most of the job growth comes from small and medium-sized businesses. In Orange County, that means family businesses a lot.
Wow.
So family businesses are really an important aspect to understand about Orange County.
It makes me wonder how that might be related to the aging
Aging.
demographics, right? Because we know that Orange County sort of has a population bubble where
Yes.
we're aging, proportionately, not per person,
Right.
but faster than averages in the state and the country. Is
Yes.
that playing a part in the
Absolutely.
growth of the healthcare demand?
Absolutely. Average age in Orange County is about 40 years. When I started doing this work, it was about 32. So that doesn't sound like a lot, but that's a lot demographically.
Still sounds young to us, right?
That's exactly right. But for sure, that you consume more healthcare as you get older.
Yeah.
So that's another reason why healthcare is a growth market.
High School Inc. is a nonprofit educational organization that prepares students for college and pathways to employment through innovative courses in healthcare, culinary arts and hospitality, automotive and transportation, and biomedical sciences, among others. In partnership with the Santa Ana Unified School District and Santa Ana Chamber of Commerce, High School Inc. provides hands-on experiences, professional mentorships, and career collaborations with industry leaders, with a special focus on supporting Orange County's most vulnerable youth.
When students first come to, for example, Valley High School, think of it as them declaring a major. They look at all the different academies that the school currently offers. Academies such as culinary, healthcare, automotive, new media, global business, and engineering computer science. For example, healthcare, if they decide to come in and say, I want to really study and pursue healthcare, freshman year, they take Healthcare 101, then Healthcare 102, sequential courses. So every year it gets more vigorous. And by the time they finish on their senior year, students have exposure to field trips, internship opportunities, guest speakers coming in, and really a lot of hands-on experience. Because we believe that by the time they graduate, they've been exposed so much to the industry that they're able to make better informed decisions. They're able to say, I visited hospitals. I know that it's more than just doctors and nurses professions. There's patient care intake, medical assisting, there's dental assisting. They're able to see that there's so many pathways within the healthcare industry. And that's what we do with High School Inc. We help the students learn and understand that there's more than what they think healthcare is, and the same with the other academies as well. So instead of students waiting to go see the outside world, we're bringing the outside world into the classroom, making sure that they have the right equipment, they have the right skills, they have the right setup, so when they graduate, they're better informed and they can make better informed decisions. During their high school experience, they're not only getting the hands-on learning experience, the project-based learning, the work-based learning experience, the internships, they're also getting industry certifications. Industry certification that is recognized by the industry. And what I mean by that is when they graduate and they go apply for a job, the employer looks at their resume and they go, you've completed internships, you've completed all of these different projects, and you have certifications in high school. Certifications such as being a medical assistant, a dental assistant, those are certification industry issued, from the Dental American Association. Those particular certification is what's going to get them hired. We have advisories where we have our teachers, our different Pathway Academy teachers, for example, healthcare. They'll meet with other business leaders, and they'll discuss, hey, what are the things that the kids are learning in your classroom, and how can I, as a healthcare professional, help your class? Is it bringing my colleagues to speak to the students? Is it something that I can donate? Is it equipment? Is it exposure? Is it a field trip that I can sponsor and bring your kids over to my work site? We have field trips to Edward Life Sciences. We have field trips to MGen. We have field trips to Rades Children's Health. All of those different opportunities and experiences is what really motivates students. And as one of my founding board members, I would say Jack Oates, in order for students to be college and career ready, first they have to be achievement ready. And we strongly believe in that. That is the core. And High School Inc., we live to our mission. Our mission is pretty simple. Our mission is to empower the youth, strengthen communities through education and business partnership. And our vision is twofold. Our vision is, one, to prepare high school students for the workforce of tomorrow, and two, to help our local businesses. If we're training and we're giving all the skills needed to our youth, they're gonna help the local businesses, because the local businesses are gonna be able to hire them because they were part of their journey and being part of them getting the skill sets they need to be successful.
When I think about this growth that's coming in a number of industries, some that are newer, technology, healthcare, and some that are more legacy industries, it makes me wonder what kind of training, education, preparation, and experience our workforce is going to need. Does our workforce already have what they need to fill these new jobs, or do we have some gaps that we need to think about addressing?
We have one of the best K through 12 education systems in the state, probably the best, probably maybe in the nation. We have a very vibrant community college system. We have 10 different campuses, 4 different districts. Those provide those middle skill training opportunities. We have ROPs, regional occupation programs. The biggest thing that's really new is career technical education. And Orange County is really taking the step forward in terms of that. And a lot of that has to do with work-based learning, things like apprenticeships and internships. So that's really been a growth area for Orange County. And at the end of the day, also we have great colleges and universities like Cal State Fullerton, UC Irvine, Chapman, many, many others. So Orange County is very blessed to have a great education system. And that's really the raw material that is going to create the workforce of the future to fill those new jobs.
In Orange County, the future of manufacturing is taking shape across 3 key sectors: automotive, aerospace, and the expanding fields of life sciences and healthcare, including medical devices, pharmaceuticals, and precision instrumentation. Today's production floors are driven by advanced technologies, where computer systems and sophisticated software guide machine tools with a level of speed and accuracy far beyond traditional methods. As demand for skilled workers grows, Santa Ana College is helping to build that workforce. Its manufacturing technology certificate programs are designed to prepare students for careers in this evolving industry, training them to meet a projected need for more than 2,000 job openings each year over the next 5 years.
What you see behind me is the machine shop. More specifically, this area is called manual machines or manual mills. And that's where the journey of every student in our department begins, when they have less or no exposure whatsoever to manufacturing at all. So they learn how to manipulate old school machines by hand, and from the word manufacture, like made by hand, right? As they gain that experience in terms of how the machine cuts, should they slow it down, should they speed it up, should they apply more oil, then they progress to the more modern machines that are called CNC, or computer numerical control, which is more modern versions of those with a computer attached to them. So this is our machine shop, where every student in this department begins their journey on the so-called manual machines, which you see behind me, the traditional knee mills that are manual, and that's where the students start learning. Once they get a hand on manual processes and manipulating machines by hand, we progress into the more modern world of CNC machines, or computer numerical control, Essentially, they're similar machinery with a computer attached to them, so you can control them faster and produce parts faster. Here is one of our most advanced machines in the department, which is a 5-axis CNC used in the industry widely in the aerospace, healthcare, automotive. This student is currently working on one of the projects there. And how are we doing it here? Okay. So can you rotate the table just to show us what's going on? Okay. This is the prototype done in the soft material of what we're shooting for. This is the initial block of material that we start with that winds up something like this. And so this student programmed this part, loaded this part in the machine, and currently working on completing it in aluminum 6061, which is one of the materials that we use in this department. CNC machines generally are capable to work with everything from plastics to glass, wood, different types of metal, including the hardest metals that you can think of. And so we tend to give exposure to our students to a variety of materials so that they can get used to what's used in the industry. We have a vast pool of industrial partners. We actually maintain over 150 active relationships where we reach out and communicate with those people on a weekly basis. And we invite all of them into our advisory board in August. The people who show up usually are about 20 to 30 different companies and their representatives. That includes business owners, HR people, people who actually work in engineering and manufacturing as foremen or machinists and so forth. So they come and advertise directly to our students what they do, how they work, what sort of opportunities they can offer, which starts with internships and apprenticeships sometimes, but sometimes they're ready to hire right away. Sometimes they hire students that come through our door first year, have no skills, and they're already ready to hire them with a very base pay, but they do have a projected trajectory of growth over the next 2 years as they take classes here.
Can you give some examples of what you see as really an emerging field, middle skills jobs, and what that education path or training path might look like?
Yeah, there's a very interesting program at Fullerton College called the Drone Apprenticeship Program. So drones, we think of drones as sort of toys that people have, but drones have a lot of commercial applications, and increasingly things like for utilities to do inspections, for fire prevention, for agriculture industry, they use drones.
So these are folks that rather than going through a 4-year or 4-year plus advanced, college degree program with potentially a lot of debt, they actually can move more quickly with hands-on, with education paired with hands-on experience, and then they're ready for a job in, how long do those programs typically take?
12 to 18 months. You are working while you're doing, it's part of what is called earn and learn. So there's a program there at the college where employers come and they get matched with students, and then they get paid.
So when we started the program, it really wasn't centered in a discipline. Many programs are centered in disciplines, and other colleges have drone classes, usually like in a photography class or in a geography, GIS class, which are great. And what we did here was a little different because we had an opportunity to have a non-discipline specific workforce development program. So ours was really focused on working with employers, working with industries, seeing the applications, and developing different job skills with the new technology and how it can be applied to various industries. So on the college campus, we work with a lot of different majors and disciplines. So somebody could come in and want to major in geography or major in marine biology or environmental science, and then take drone classes that enhance what they can do, and they apply it back to their degree. The way community colleges work in California primarily is that in the CTE areas, this is career technical education area, we usually have a advisory committee made up of industry members that kind of guide us on what we need and what we want and what the students need and what they want. So they kind of direct us to make sure that if we think we're doing something for industry, we can kind of confirm, or if we need to adjust it, we can adjust it. So we meet the needs of industry. I've just taken that to a larger scale because we do have our advisory committee, but I'm always trying to work with industry to see what their needs are. So when I find out another use case pops up, like I heard nurses are getting certified so they can use drones for organ transplant between hospitals. So it's a lot faster from point to point rather than put it in a vehicle and drive it over and get stuck in traffic. So that's another case. So now I'm trying to see what hospitals and what the medical field is utilizing it for. So everything, it's always changing and always different applications. So I just try to see, I mean, I'm dependent really on working with industry and working with their needs to ensure that we're providing the right skills and the essential skills to kind of lessen the learning curve so they can jump right into workforce.
My name is Blake Castillo, and last year I graduated with 2 associates, one being Drone and Autonomous Systems and Administration of Justice. I'm now working here on campus as I wait to re-enroll for the bachelor coming for the drone program in fall of 2026. I saw a paper and it said Fullerton College Drone Program. And as someone who's played video games, who loves tech, that really intrigued me, and I thought, well, what way to get ahead of the curve of this growing industry? And I jumped right on it. I love the idea of it. It combined both the tech that I was interested in, kind of the cool video games with all the cameras and the sensors. It reminds me of some of my favorite characters, so just jumped into it. I've been very fortunate. I've had a lot of gigs doing drone light shows, as well as working for a company called SensoFly, where we do kind of one-on-one drone lessons, and that's really been my main forms of the income, resume building when it comes into that. I've also had one time where I was able to record for the PGF. It's a national championship for softball. So that was pretty fun, being able to be there for almost 12 hours, recording 4 games, just being basically just blimp shots, getting some nice. I was able to get a replay shot, so that was pretty cool for my resume to put that in there. The biggest surprise for me was just how vast this is, right? You can go into the field just flying drones, doing some mapping. You can go into it as the maintenance and repair side, being the software, right? Being an engineer building these drones, the programming of it. There's a lot more to it than just drones, and being able to experience that within these classes was very fun. I see myself going into 3 different fields, and hopefully with the bachelor program, I will be able to fully solidify in one. My big emphases are public safety, drone law, and then with education, being able to bridge the gap, as this is going to be the future. We see it with daily applications of even getting your packages, or law enforcement being able to do search and rescue. There's a big field in it, and I'm eager to apply myself to one of them.
To work in the drone industry, all you need is your drone certificate, your FAA license, really. And we train for that, but if a student gets that and wants to go out and find a job, we'll direct and we'll point them that way as well, but which is great, which is fine. But we also try to package other skills. So we'll also package like an industrial safety class, so they'll get their OSHA certificate. So it makes it easier for them to use a drone like in a construction business. Or we'll do photography, or we'll do a thermal imaging class, or a multispectral class. But they can pick and choose really whatever they need, whatever they want to stack on their skill base. But really, to get hired to work in an industry, I mean, it's really the FAA license and the experience really is the base that many employers are looking for. So we try to provide that, but we have additional skill training on top of that.
If you don't have a high school degree, it's very difficult to have a sustainable life in Orange County just because of how much it costs to live here. High school degree, you start to get to the ability to access certain jobs, but it's above the high school level where the middle skills that we're talking about, bachelor's degrees, and then beyond that. And I think who's in danger of getting left behind are those students who feel like they either don't have the opportunity to go beyond, say, a high school degree, or they have to help their family out. So that's where things like apprenticeships or earn and learn,
Yeah.
where you're actually making money while you're learning
Right.
on the job, so to
Yeah,
speak,
that's right.
is really important.
Kids don't know what they don't know. And being exposed to all of these different opportunities and educating parents, it means a whole world to them. You know, parents being able to see and go, I never had that when I was in school. That's great. Parents want to see more of that. They want to see, you know, what's the goal? My kids are learning all of these things. What kind of future could they have? We're showing them the futures that they can have. We're showing them that they could be successful. We're showing them that it doesn't matter what cards you were dealt in life, it's possible. It's possible if you give students an opportunity to excel, they will excel. I've always said the only thing that keeps students from success is opportunity.
I'm looking for help. I have 3 young kids and it's just me. I'm working 2 jobs on the night shift and I'm still not making enough. The electric bill came today, and if I pay it, there won't be anything left for groceries.
So we had to use our savings to pay for hospital bills because we both lost our health insurance. I've never had to ask anyone for help, but I don't know if we'll be able to afford his medicine this month.
I put in application after application, but no one seems to want to hire me. I'm living out of my car. I can't keep going like this. I don't know where to turn for help.
Santiago Canyon College in Orange, California is ranked among the top performing community colleges in the nation with more than 260 certificate and degree programs. Santiago Canyon College is a proud sponsor of community programming and OC World.